Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Nancy and I'm so happy you joined me because you're going to get to hear my kind of first look, first take on the new Jelly Much eyeshadows and also the Super Shock highlight from the Kathleen Lights collection. It's called On The Cusp and it's my first highlight from ColourPop, so I'm pretty excited about it so far. What you see on my face right now is the highlight, which I think I've kind of worked into the skin to where it's not just like this beaming stripe, but I'll do a little color swatch in the hand for you so you can see that as well. And I do have the Jelly Much eyeshadows on, if you want to call them eyeshadows, I don't know, do you call them? Shadows, yeah, Jelly Much shadows. I'm knocking things over. So excited, talking with my hands. Anyways, I have the Jelly Much eyeshadows on my eyes right now. I have on the inner corner, it is called Jammin, so that's on the inner eye and also on the bottom. And for the center part of my eye, I have Half Moon. I also have Half Moon lining the under part of my eyes as well, so you can kind of see how that applies. I'm going to zoom you in really quick so you can just sort of see a little bit up close what it looks like. So here we go. And I love the one that I have on the inner corner, the one called Jammin. It's this beautiful, just golden light. I cannot get over how I feel like it's made my eyes look so much bigger than they are, which I'm absolutely loving. And on the center of the eyelid is, I'm gonna wink at you kind of like this, but on the center of the eyelid is the Half Moon color. Now it is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I cannot get over the all of the different kind of colors that you get from it. You get this kind of blue, purple, iridescent, kind of a burgundy, depending on what kind of light hits it. When I was applying it, I saw more of a blue, and then I would turn my eye or look away and kind of look at it from a different angle, and then I saw a totally different color. It's just so pretty. There's so much dimension to it, but there are some tricks to playing with these shadows. I think it took me about 3 different attempts to get them on my eyes before I kind of figured out the best method. So these retail for $8 a piece, and same with the On The Cusp Super Shock highlight. So all of these were $8. And the reason why I picked this up, not necessarily because I needed it, well, which is I think the case with most people in makeup, but it is a golden champagne highlight. Golden, yeah, kind of like a champagne highlight. And being on the cusp doesn't apply to a whole lot of people, I think, so I felt a little special, so I had to pick it up. So anyways, let's go ahead and get to why you're here, why I'm here, is to show you these shadows. Here's the thing. You have to work pretty fast with them, I discovered, because they dry down really fast. So I'm trying to get this out of the box. It is not going quickly, but they dry down really, really fast. And once they kind of set in place, they don't budge. There's no kind of buffing them out, or there's no softening the edges, because once it kind of grabs to where it is, it's staying, which is a really good thing. You know this is not going to budge on you throughout the day. It's not going to creep on your eyelid. It's not going to end up in places that you don't want it to, which I can appreciate. But because of that, you do have to work pretty quickly with it. So here is the lid. It's just a twist off, and here is the shadow after opening it. Now it's got this cover on it. It says Keep Me, and it's got a little pull tab so you can easily take the lid off. But here is the actual shade itself. You can see, look at, it's in there. It's not gonna come out. It's not like this super jelly consistency where you think of like a hair gel consistency, which is what I thought it was going to be. It's thick. It's not going anywhere. I really wish you could see just the light reflecting off of it just makes it look kind of like a pearl, but that is not what is actually going to show up on your eyes. It's so much more than that. So I'm going to get some on my hand, and I don't know if you can kind of see, it is thick. It's a little chunky, and I'm just taking it off the top of the lid. There's enough product on there. So here is a half moon, and it's kind of got that cranberry red, and then it's got like a purple and blue iridescent. It's so pretty, and you just have to see it in person. Just, it's not showing on camera how it is, but you saw how I just swiped that, right? Not a lot of time has gone by. It's kind of, it doesn't want to budge already. Do you see that? It's done. There's no, you know, buffing out the edges. It is there to stay. So that's what I mean by it sets down really fast. So the idea of kind of swiping it on with your finger, which I tried to do the first time and the second time, because it dries down so fast and the placement of it really needs to be where, unless you really don't care how it looks on your eye, I found that my fingers just they're a little too chubby to really get into the places where I wanted it to go. So I thought, okay, I'm going to put it in there. I thought I was going to soften up the edges with one of my brushes and just get an eyeshadow and kind of blend it out. I couldn't do it. Like, it was there. It stuck. It didn't want to move. It didn't want to blend. And, oh, it's so pretty. Sorry, that's my cat in the background, so sorry if you hear her. It's beautiful. It doesn't blend out. Once it sets, it's done. So the first time I did it, I put it on hoping to buff out the edges, because I would just put it like on the lower part of the lid. That didn't go well. So then I decided, okay, I'm going to start from scratch, and I'm just going to do a huge, you know, just kind of in your face color swatch all over my lid. And I thought that I was going to be able to kind of tap out the edges to make it be smoky. I couldn't work fast enough for that. Like, I was just kind of like swipe. I was trying to get it to be even and not look patchy. And then it had already dried down. So again, I couldn't fuss with it. It was done. So then I finally decided to treat it just like I would do most other, you know, shimmer shadows or duochrome shadows. I got one of my flat brushes and I just kind of tapped it in place, but I did still have to work pretty fast. So that's my experience with it. Work fast, but it is beautiful. It gives you high payoff, and it is just so dimensional. And that is Half Moon. And now I have shadow all over my fingers, and I'm just trying to wipe it off, and it is not coming off. Just, granted, this is not a moist makeup remover. It's dry, but I mean, you can just kind of tell it's softened, but it's still very much there. Now to Weeby Jammin, which is what is on the inner part of my eye. Get this out of the box. I'll go ahead. Same thing. It's got this lid. It has the little topper that says "Keep Me" with a little lever to pull it up. And here it is. This is just, it's beautiful. It's like Disney candlelight. It's just, it's perfect. I don't know why. I love it. I didn't think I was going to love this one so much. I was like, oh, okay, it's basic, kind of golden white. It'll be a great highlight color, but it's just beautiful. So again, I'm going to take some off of the top of the lid. Okay, so I have it here on my finger, and I'm going to go ahead and just do a healthy swatch of it on my hand. And this is what it looks like. Can you believe that? It is so pretty, and it is so, is the word opaque? Yeah, it's solid. Like, look at that. That is amazing. So, so, so beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and put that lid back on, because you don't want the product to dry out, so you want to make sure you keep the lid on at all times. This one, because I did a healthier swatch, it's taking a little bit longer to dry down, so I'm able to kind of play with the edges. I don't know if it's just this one in particular compared to Half Moon. See, this one still has a little bit of play in it. So, I don't know. This one I think gives you a little bit more time to fuss around with it. For some reason, the other one, not so much. Half Moon doesn't have a lot of playtime in it. But, again, that was We Jammin' on, like you can read that, right? That's We Jammin', and it is gorgeous. And this is Half Moon. It is on my eyes right now, so hopefully you kind of like what I was able to do with it. And now for the highlight. Oh my gosh, On The Cusp. Let's do a quick swatchity swatch. So it is satiny smooth. Here it is in the pan. This is also, again, $8. And I'm just going to go ahead, and it just kind of melts right into the skin. So there it is right here on the bottom, and it gives that soft kind of candlelight glow. It is amazing, which I think is also really great for fair skin. I don't know how it will appear on a darker complexion, but I absolutely love it. It gives that kind of wet candlelight just glow, and I think I kind of achieved that on the skin. It just kind of blends right in and adds a little bit of shine, a little bit of something, but without being that stark stripe on the cheek. So that's going to do it. This is the new ColourPop Jelly Much and the On The Cusp Super Shock Highlight. They're a hit with me. I think I just need some more time kind of working with them on my lids, but so far so good. I'm really happy, and I think it's a great purchase. So hopefully this was helpful to you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll answer them as best as I can. And if you'd like to see another review from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Other than that, I am so glad you're here, and I hope you have a good night or a good day wherever you are. Take care. Bye.